And we will begin our live coverage of this news in Kisumu with our very own Achola Simon, who is keeping tabs with what is happening in relations to preparations for Thursday demonstration. Achola?
Well, thank you very much, Ben. So indeed, we are in Kisumu.
Good afternoon, Achola.
And if you've been following what has been happening in Kisumu, there is a total opposite of what has been happening or what happened on Monday this week and also Monday the other week. Everything is actually going on perfectly right now. A beehive of activities. Traders are actually going about their daily activities and, of course, trying to eke out an honest living. And, of course, most shops have been open and it is quite peaceful. We have not seen any police officer manning or engaging in running battles with anyone. Of course, that is that is due to the fact that, of course, we don't have demonstrations today. But the information that is just coming in from the office of the Governor, Professor Peter Anyong Nyong'o, is to the effect that there will be no demonstrations in Kisumu. The office has suspended demonstrations in Kisumu until further notice. He says that those who want to actually participate in the demonstrations will be allowed to go to Nairobi to join the to join the other demonstrators in Nairobi, so that then they can actually participate in demonstrations. And he says that here in Kisumu, he's calling on the residents to continue with their normal activities, open business, and of course go about their daily activities without interruption. And of course, Ben will just try to bring up to speed our listeners and viewers and, as to why probably Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o has actually issued that directive. One, Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o has been supporting the demonstrations. In fact, last Monday, he did join the demonstrators from Kondele all the way to Nyamasaria, which is actually in the outskirts of Kisumu town. But what happened is that after holding very peaceful demonstrations the early part of the morning, and of course they went all the way to Nyamasaria, pockets of youths did manage to converge, not just here, but in various places here in CBD, of course, causing mayhem. That didn't go down well, not only with the security forces, but of course also with the county leadership, but more importantly also with the business community that has been complaining about the destruction and the looting that actually happened last week. This is not the first time that Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o has actually come in strongly to suspend demonstrations. Remember, just after the 2017 General Poll, Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o indeed banned demonstrations in and within Kisumu CBD, and he did say that at that point in time, of course, burning of tires or lighting bonfires along the roads was causing more damage than that the county can actually take. And at that point in time, he said that his core mandate was actually to ensure that he puts Kisumu on the map as one peaceful place and where investors can actually come to invest. He did manage to a greater level where demonstrators didn't come to town. So we'll be watching closely tomorrow to see if indeed the demonstrators will heed this call or what exactly will be happening tomorrow. Remember, we also did manage to talk to the chair of the National Chambers of Commerce in this region, Israel Agina, and he expressed concern over the total or what will be lost in terms of when people are actually going to the streets and shops are closing. At the time we spoke to him, he actually estimated that the losses will be running into hundreds of millions. So, of course, those puts into the entire picture of exactly why Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o has actually come out strongly to say to suspend these demonstrations. He is not the only governor who actually is ensuring that demonstrations are not happening. Kisii County Governor Simba Arati said categorically during the presidential visit in that county in Nyamira that there'll be no demonstrations in Kisii town. We have not seen demonstration in that town. Nyamira County Governor also did indicate that they will not be engaging in anti-government protest in that particular town. There'll be no demonstration. We have also seen demonstrations, small bits of demonstrations in Kakamega and in Busia County and parts of Siaya, but not to the scale that has actually been witnessed here in Kisumu County and in Nairobi. Probably the effects of the demonstrations, the looting that happened in the first week of the demonstrations, the destruction of property, and of course the whole lot of confusion that actually occurred might have advised Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o to suspend this demonstration. Of course, as I said, we'll be keeping a keen eye on what will be happening tomorrow, and no doubt our viewers and listeners will get first-hand information from Kisumu on what will have transpired tomorrow. Back to you, Ben, to enjoy.